Hello and welcome to Happy Half Hour, a new show on Peoria Life brought to you by Enjoy Peoria. On this week's show, we're sitting down with the Peoria Heights Mayor, Michael Phelan, to talk about some of the great things they have coming up for us, all the way from street seats to maybe a boutique hotel. And then Poor Brothers Tap Room will join us to talk about their Concerts in the Courtyard series, as well as some of the other great events they have this spring and summer. And then we'll fill your free time. So sit back, relax, and have some fun with us on Happy Half Hour. If you're a wine connoisseur or a foodie, you have to stop by Olio and Vino, located on Prospect in Peoria Heights. Olio and Vino offers everything from fine wine, hand-pressed olive oil, balsamic vinegars, gourmet food, chocolates, jewelry, and much more. They also offer cooking demos, where you get to learn how to be a gourmet chef. Sounds appetizing, right? Do you want to find out more about what's going on in the Peoria area? Well, check us out at enjoypeoria.com. Welcome back to Happy Half Hour. It seems like every time you visit Peoria Heights, there's something new, either a new shop or a new restaurant. It's really booming and becoming one of the greatest hangout spots in the area. This success means more economic opportunities for the village on the River Bluff. Joining us to talk more about what to expect in the future is Peoria Heights Mayor Michael Phelan. Mayor, thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So Peoria Heights is in the middle of an economic boom. Can you tell us what your vision for the village is?
Well, my vision is to continue to expand. Peoria Heights is a destination for outdoor dining, for alfresco dining, and to continue to expand on that and make Peoria Heights a destination for people to come and stay for a few days and come for outdoor events and dining.
Yeah. So what are some of the development projects that are upcoming?
Right now, Heritage Square is in the midst of a major expansion. We have boutique apartments being built on Duryea, and we have a development being done by Kaci that's ready to begin soon on Samuel Avenue.
Wow, all sorts of stuff's going on. I know that the village has been working on a hotel study for potentially 2 boutique hotels. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Sure. You know, we had a hunch that we could support a boutique hotel, but we wanted to verify that, so we had a consultant come in and take a look at the market, and they did a deep dive into the market. The results of their study were that they feel very strongly that Peoria Heights could support a hotel, a boutique hotel of 50 to 60 rooms. So we're very excited about that.
That's awesome. I know personally for me and my husband, the Heights is kind of our favorite place to go for a date night. So for people regionally to be able to, come from the Havanas and Manitos to come spend the night in the Heights, spend the night at the boutique hotel, maybe hop on the trail, it's a perfect opportunity. I know you guys are also partnering with Bradley University and Illinois Central College on some studies. Can you tell us a little bit about those?
Sure. Through my long friendship with Dr. Bob Scott at Bradley University and Jim Foley at the Turner Center, we asked them to come in and help us establish some best practices on economic development, and which they did. That relationship led to another partnership we had with Bradley, where 2 groups of marketing students, 2 classes of marketing students for their class project last fall came in and studied the Peoria Heights market. One class specifically studied our customers. The other class studied our residents.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, I know you mentioned this, the alfresco dining in the Heights, and one thing that you guys are working on for this spring, summer is the new street seats concept. We'll be seeing it in front of a variety of the new Heights restaurants. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what it's going to look like, where it came from?
Well, I think this will raise the level of outdoor dining in Central Illinois. These we're very excited about the street seats. What we've done, we've taken a shipping container, we've cut them in half, and they fit right into one parking lot. They're curb level, and the village purchased these containers, and the restaurants who expressed a desire to have one will be responsible for painting and decorating and furnishing each one of these street seats.
Very cool. And when would we expect to see these, and how long do you think they'll be out through the season?
Those will be rolled out the last week of April.
Oh, awesome. How many are there going to be in the Heights?
7.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. So, so you cut them in half, like lengthwise or widthwise? Like, are they going to be like, will I be able to see people over it, or will it be like a private area?
They'll be long. They're, I believe, about 36 inches high.
Okay. So you can still kind of see out and see what everybody else is going on. That's awesome. That's going to be really neat. Have you guys seen this in another community, or where did this idea come from?
Well, This is still evolving.
Yeah.
Last summer, we were trying to think of ways where we could, just increase the energy in the community.
Definitely.
And our Works Director, Kyle Smith, had this idea. What we first looked at were wooden structures, and we felt that wasn't safe or durable over the years, because
Yeah.
we'll pick these up in the fall and we'll set them out in the spring. So we felt that this was a really good option.
I like it. I think it's going to be great. I saw something similar in, I believe it was Alabama once. They did pop-up parks where they took little areas, and it was mostly in front of restaurants, where they encouraged people to turn it into like a little seating area where people could just kind of park it and hang out. But I think this is taking it to kind of another level. It's going to be really cool. Another awesome thing you guys have coming up is your own sculpture walk. So you guys are introducing some sculptures to the Heights. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, we received a very generous gift from Sharon and John Amdahl, and we purchased 6 Bruce White sculptures. So we have those throughout the village, and we have created a sculpture walk. We'll be rolling that out about the same time the street seats come out, and we're very excited about that. We think that just adds to the quality of life for our citizens, but it also will be a regional draw for us, for people will come and
Definitely.
see the sculptures.
Definitely. Do you have a favorite sculpture?
I think that my favorite is probably the largest one,
Yeah.
and that's Mobius, which sits right outside of Village Hall.
Yeah, I've seen that one. It's pretty cool. Well, the Heights always has. It's happening in the Heights. You know, it's a phrase for a reason. So, what are some of the cool events that you guys have coming up this spring, summer for us?
And it's happening in the Heights. I think that is more true today than ever.
Definitely.
So we want to create more of a neighborhood feel. We've been very fortunate with our commercial and business development, but now we're really seeing the residential development pick up and take off. More people are moving into Peoria Heights. So we're a very walkable community, and there's a lot going on outside, so we have some other outdoor events. We're planning movie nights in Tower Park, dinner and a movie. There will be at least 4 nights that are free to residents. We have sponsorships lined up for the movies. We have a company from Chicago that's coming down with a very nice screen and sound and an MC that will have some really fun movie nights. So.
Wow, that sounds awesome. Yeah, and I know you guys also, kind of cool, just got a new dog park as well.
We
All
do.
sorts of fun stuff.
Build Peoria. It's a great story because they literally showed up in my office one day, Tom Howard and Nick Yates, and made this offer to us, and they fulfilled their promise. All of the money raised were private funds, and the village didn't have any money in this park, but it's been a great gift from them and from their organization. We're really appreciative. So.
It's pretty amazing. What was it, like a 6-month turnaround?
From roughly the middle of last summer, it was finished in the fall, and we need to do some landscaping. The village is going to do the landscaping and add some water, and that'll be kicked off also at the end of April.
Awesome. All sorts of good things going on. Well, thank you so much again for joining us. And remember, if you guys are ever looking for a great restaurant or a new shop, check out enjoypeoria.com and check out the Heights there. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more.
Get out your calendars because we're about to fill your free time. First up, Trivia Night. Did you know Trivia Nights are held almost every night of the week in the Peoria area? Get a group together of your smartest friends, or maybe just the ones with the most useless knowledge in their heads, and check out one of the great trivia nights in the area. You can play Monday night at Brasky's, Tuesday at MD's Sports Bar and Grill, Wednesday at Poor Brothers Tap Room, and Thursday at the Fox Pub. It's almost Easter, which means it's time to hunt for those eggs. The Peoria Park District has a number of Easter egg hunts coming up, including one at Proctor Center March 30th, the underwater Easter egg hunt at the Riverplex March 31st, and a doggy Easter egg hunt at Camp Wakanda, also on the 31st. Visit the Peoria Park District website to learn more. For those car lovers out there, the Avani's Dome in Pekin is hosting the 34th Annual Nostalgic Indoor Invitational Auto Show, March 31st. This show will feature antique cars, street rods, customs, classics, bicycles, motorcycles, tractors, and more. Tickets are only $5. Head over to the Pekin Chamber of Commerce website for more information. Looking for live music in the Peoria area? A new Facebook page has you covered. Peoria Music Live is a great resource for music entertainment in the Peoria area. They promote a wide variety of shows, from open mic nights to big concerts. If you want in on the Peoria area music scene, check out Peoria Music Live on Facebook. Visit enjoypeoria.com for more information on these events and more. Or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Enjoy Peoria.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back to Happy Half Hour. One of my favorite places to hang out in the Heights is Poor Brothers Craft Tap Room. Think of it as a self-serve bar with 16 types of beer on tap that you get to pour. You get to pour from. You get to choose how much you want, what kind you want to try without having to bother the bartender nonstop. But Poor Brothers is a lot more than just a bar, and it's an awesome hangout spot, especially in the spring and summer with their Concerts in the Courtyard concert series. Joining us today is Rob Mathisen, who's going to tell us all about it. Thanks for joining us, Rob.
All right, thank you. Thank you for having me.
So for people who aren't familiar with Poor Brothers or the Pour Your Own experience, can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so we opened it's almost 2 years now. It's been a fast 2 years, but we found the software online, and our wives were like, you can't have a bar, but when we showed them the pour wall, they gave us a chance. So what it is basically the customer's in complete control of sampling.
Yeah.
So it's like exploring the world of craft beer by the ounce. We give them a pouring card when they walk in. They scan the card, and they pour. We usually have a staff member up there to kind of give them a hand or give them some advice on what beers we have. But we've got every style of beer, from IPAs to all the way to ciders to light drinkers and heavier drinker stouts, and whatever you want, we got.
I think it's an awesome opportunity for maybe a beer novice who's not as familiar with like the craft beer experience and doesn't want to be, the annoying person at the bar going, okay, can I just give me a sample of that one? Okay, can I have a sample of that one? You can just go up, give yourself a try. I'm like, oh, not for me. Or
Yeah.
find one you love and keep going.
Exactly.
So how does the self-pouring work?
So basically, it's all done through RFID technology. So in every card that we issue, we call it a pouring card. Basically, you just scan that, and there's an RFID reader on the back of the tablet that you don't see, and that opens up the tap. When you start to pour the actual beer or cider, whatever you're pouring, there's actually imagine gas pumps in our cooler.
Okay,
And
very cool.
each tap has its own flow meter or gas pump. So if you can pump gas, you can pour our beer.
All right, and that's the cool thing too is you pay by the ounce.
Correct.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
And so they have listed on every beer is how much it is per ounce, so you know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
No surprises.
So you don't end up with a $12 glass of beer that you don't like.
That you don't like.
Yeah,
exactly. And you feel like
exactly.
you have to drink it. Craft beer, speaking of, is quickly building up a huge following. What's the appeal behind it?
I think the biggest appeal is local.
Yeah.
You're not, you can feel close to the brands, and a lot of cities have, like Peoria, 3 or 4 breweries, and more on their way. So I think the local tie is big. I think the taste. I mean, it's just got a more bold and refined taste, and it's similar to coffee. You start out drinking a light roast, and before you know it, you're in a dark roast. So your palate grows. So I think the local feel and the palate and then the flavor.
And you guys do you call them, is it a tap takeover where you work with different breweries and just feature them? And it's cool because it seems like every brewery has their own following.
Oh yeah. We try hard to work with a lot of local breweries from all over the state, and we do, like you said, a tap takeover, 4 to 6 beers on the wall, and have the brewmaster or a member of their team come in and give some information to the customer. But those are fun nights.
Yeah, recently didn't you have, was it the Land of Drinkin', where it was all Illinois-based beers?
Yeah, we drove for 2 straight days. We drove across the entire state, close to 1,000 miles.
Oh my gosh.
And we picked up beers that you couldn't get here in Peoria. So it was a rare chance for everybody to try unique beers.
That's awesome. Your dedication to serving us good beer is much appreciated, Rob.
It's easy to chase beer, I guess.
So you're set up in Heritage Square in the Heights. What made you choose the Peoria Heights as the destination for this experience?
Well, I was a little biased because I was born and raised there. But as we looked around, we just felt really good about the vibe of Peoria Heights. We felt good about the local government there. They were real easy to talk to, easy to work with. We felt really good about the cohesion of the restaurants. We don't do any big food per se, so we knew we had something to offer with entertainment.
Yeah.
And we felt like the restaurants would offer us a chance to work together with a vibrant community. So, we all have our niche, basically.
Yeah. And also, I mean, kind of where you're set up leads very, very well into my next question. Your Concerts in the Courtyard series, you have the perfect location. It's almost like a little natural theater in there.
Right.
So it's starting May 5th?
Yeah, our first show at Heritage Square.
Yeah.
Again, a little shout out to them.
Yeah.
They allow us to do it outside, so we appreciate Heritage Square. Big reason why we chose that location, like you're saying. We start May 5th. We have a national touring act called Magic Giant. They play an indie folk.
Okay.
It's a very eclectic, fun, dance-ready style of music. I think people are going to love it. It's going to be a great intro into a great concert series.
What else is going on at the concert series that people can? I mean, you can obviously go in, bring your beer outside.
Yeah.
Will you guys have like beer trucks and stuff out? A beer truck outside or anything for people?
Yeah, a lot of times we work with our local distributors on what we would call like a beer trailer.
Okay.
So we're pouring draft beer outside. Again, plastic cups and that kind of thing are permitted in Peoria Heights, which is very flexible on their part. And so, yeah, it's just a great experience. A lot of people come up and say, reminds them of like New Orleans at night.
Yeah.
You know, when the lights go down, it's really a cool experience.
Well, and that's the good thing is I think the Heights has always had it with the shops and the restaurants, but you kind of lend to a nice nightlife experience for people who want to go out to eat and then maybe keep their night going a little bit longer. They can just walk down to Heritage.
Yeah, that it's very rewarding for us to know that, you know, we're helping bring people to the area and they're eating, you know, up top. What do I call up top? And then they're walking down and enjoying, you know, the nightcap at Poor Brothers and watching. You know, the big word is free. We don't charge people to get in, and it's music is a gift, and it's so great to be able to make it work on our end.
And the caliber, I think, of the entertainment you guys bring is pretty spectacular too. And I mean, it's super diverse from what you said, indie folk to you'll have country, you have a little bit of everything. Yeah,
we change the music style every week. We believe in diversity and, you know, giving all the local and regional talents a chance to showcase, and so. I think it's important that we don't just get caught on the genre we like. Yeah. We try to offer something throughout the series for everybody. Yeah.
What about your future plans? What's next for Poor Brothers?
Oh, man.
I know you've had
Nathan, my partner, hates when this question comes up. I'm always thinking.
Yes.
So, you know, there's a small window, I think, in any business, and you gotta go when it's time. So we've decided to take our second plunge, and we're going to open up another location in Champaign.
That's awesome.
So... It seems awesome.
Another great, I bet. It seems, as an outsider, very cool. Probably a lot of work for you. I can't imagine.
Champaign just seems like a larger Peoria Heights.
Exactly.
Its government's great. Its walkability is great. It just felt like the right home as soon as we walked into their city. So, so that's a goal. And then, you know, we get hit a lot of times with the question of food. Yeah. You know, we can't really announce any major plans yet, but we'd love to offer some food at some point.
Okay, that's good.
So stay tuned.
Awesome.
On that. So you're hoping to make something like that happen.
Awesome.
Someday.
I think the people would love to see that.
That would be great.
Because you know your way around beer, and I feel like beer people are food people. They kind of go hand in hand.
True story.
That's for sure. Well, what else? What else is going on? We've got the Courtyard series starting May 5th. Any other big announcements or concerts that are coming that you want to talk about? Or?
Just get ready for your favorite locals, from Joe Stam to Dexter and Funk Yard, and we've got guys coming in from all over the country. Chris Lager Band, another popular name, regional touring act.
Very cool.
Bluegrass band called Cluster Pluck, fun, entertaining band. Sun Stereo from Champaign area, they're a blast. You know, it is very heavily geared on the best talent in Illinois. And then every once in a while we land a touring act that is passing through Peoria, and if it plays in Peoria, still is true today.
For sure.
They're on their way to St. Louis or Chicago, and that Peoria stop is what they need to help themselves financially.
Yeah.
And we're like, we'll set up the stage and get a sound company in. And so, the Courtyard series is jam-packed with quality this entire from May 5th until mid to late October.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for filling our spring to summer with some serious fun. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And thank you so much for joining us. If you guys want to learn more about Poor Brothers, you can check out their concert schedule or the beer on tap. Head over to pourbrothers.taproom.com, and more happy half hours ahead. Planning a party? Need the perfect gift? Looking for the right home decor? So Chic Boutique is your one-stop shop for everything pretty. They have all of the prettiest gifts, stationery, bridal and baby shower gifts, party supplies, and so much more. And if you need help with your next party, So Chic has you covered, from event planning and coordination to their pretty little party room. The staff at So Chic will make sure your next party is perfect. Do you want to find out more about what's going on in the Peoria area? Well, check us out at enjoypeoria.com.
Hey guys, my name is Tyler McMahon. I'm here at McMahon's Pints and Plates. Today I'm preparing our Midwest skillet, part of our new breakfast menu.
that's all the time we have for Happy Half Hour. Time really does fly when you're having fun. Remember, if you're ever looking for a new restaurant or a fun attraction or want to know what's going on this week, check us out at enjoypeoria.com, or you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Remember, like my mom always says, if you're bored, it's because you're boring. So please get out there and enjoy Peoria. Thanks for joining us.
PeoriaLife.com.